Okay, here we go with part 2 of auditioning our embroidery. Had I not been trying to cover something up, I would have just hooped the jacket or probably floated the jacket and done the embroidery in the desired spot using a placement stitch of a basting line on stabilizer. But since I was trying to cover something up, I thought that it would be easier and do a better job if I used the freestanding piece that I had created. So I used basting spray and basted it in place. Then I went over it with my free motion foot. I probably could have used an open toe, but this is what was convenient tonight. And I started with the darker color going all the way around the dark green, all the way around my piece. And then once it was secured, I free motioned still a little bit more. You can't really see it, but the embroidery really ends here. And this part is filled in. This part here, right on the edge from what you can see from my finger to the left, is also strictly filled in with thread. It's kind of a nice effect. It gives it almost a 3D. You can see it even better down here. So you can see the ridge of where the original embroidery is, and then I filled it in. I then went over with a couple more colors just to add some dimension and to cover up, because there really was created a ridge on the edge. But once I went over it back and forth with free motion thread painting, you really can't see it that much. This here is significant. The embroidery ends here, and then it's thread painted to cover the paint, the fabric paint that had been put there first. So I think it looks pretty good filled in, and we've gone ahead and filled in up here. I did this in the white. It had been white, but then really attaching it all the way around with more white, I filled in this piece here. This was missing. So by going around it and going over the edge and connecting it, it again finishes that 3D effect. It adheres it to the jacket. There's no way this is going to come off in the wash. And I think is an overall good result. So when in doubt, you can always audition your embroidery.